Welcome to this educational presentation that I videotaped off of the internet, YouTube, and I found that it was really informative in many areas relating to one of the most amazing metals that has come out of Mother Earth. And this important metal, and very underrated value wise, it is a powerful metal in a number of different ways. Now, my Aboriginal culture stems from the northern part of British Columbia, and my DNA connection is through Alaska and northern BC through my grandparents on my father's side, both Chimshan and Tlingit bloodlines. And in the southern part of Alaska, there's a river called the Copper River, and there's a copper mountain. And I read some stories about those places and found that there was a copper rush, which was similar to the gold rush. And it has a very in depth, interesting story about the ownership of the copper, but also a number of stories that go into my Chimshan heritage and the stories that I have even illustrated that relate to the origins of this copper being found in the river and then being made into special shields for the chiefs. But before those shields were created, who knows how many thousands of years previous, hundreds of thousands maybe, we take for granted that everything just appeared for us on Mother Earth, and that all of a sudden, within a short period of time, within a few hundred years, we had everything from telephones and lighting to now computers and robotics that are slowly taking over our importance in this world. But getting back to historical facts, that the copper itself was mined out of this mountain and even came out of the rivers. So these discoveries, however they were made, and probably at a much more higher level than we can comprehend, because Chimshan stories, Tlingit stories, and a lot of the Aboriginal stories around the world speak of these discoveries coming from much higher intellectual, advanced, powerful beings, creatures that had the brain power that we used to have. So we've been downgraded by the ones that keep us in slavery here on this planet. And so we've been downgraded a lot. We do have a connection, DNA connection, and a historical connection to being much more powerful in our brain power, much bigger in the kind of our size, because the giants were around as well, and there's still some big people around. But also the creatures used to be bigger, the trees, the animals, the insects, everything used to be bigger because the pure state of our planet was at such a high level that everything had the nutrition to grow bigger and faster, like our cedars used to. And now we see the cedar trees dying off. But I'm getting off of the trail of this program itself, and it teaches about the benefits of copper and water and having copper vessels like they used to hundreds and thousands of years ago. We used to run water through copper pipes, which killed germs and bacteria. There used to be all sorts of different ways that copper was used, and the value of it was a treasure, because not only did the ancient times display that the chiefs would have these powerful coppers that were hammered out, shaped, designed with their life crests on it. And also, they were used in powerful healing ceremonies and all had this ionic charge in that metal that was helping them to heal from wounds and from sicknesses and illnesses. And then again, it got lost. Who knows how many times these things have gotten lost in history. But the idea that our chiefs valued it so much, the medicine men, the shamans, and even other healers along the way that had their alchemical connections and educations on the benefits of what came from Mother Earth and what comes from Mother Earth to this day. It's all been covered up and used as a marketing system for these other products, which come from the pharmaceuticals, pharmakia, magic potions, and things like that are not healthy for us. So I just wanted to share this video with you and the benefits of copper and having copper purify your water. And I use it to, even with my pendant, copper pendant, if I feel a little scratch in my throat or I shook hands with somebody or touched somebody around somebody who had a virus or was sick or whatever, no, not from COVID. Jeez. Fear, fear, fear. Not afraid. So sucking on copper, having your water in it, using it daily to kill germs and bacteria. Very, very powerful metal. Very underrated and so many benefits to it. I hope you enjoyed reading what's on the screen. And of course, you can find all these benefits online just by searching. But I wanted to share a little bit of the cultural connection and the value of it to my ancestors and a lot of our ancestors. So these important things that we have been distracted from with somebody else's education, somebody else's teachings, and somebody's control over our health and our wellness and the power we have here and all through this amazing vessel, this powerful vessel that we call our body, which contains the tree of life within and also contains all this crystic fluid and channeling your own superpowers within. So vibe up and love yourself and do what's good for yourself. Don't be addicted to all the bad crap. You don't have to be. You're a lot more powerful than that, and you can get a lot more powerful. Just start recognizing that God creature within you and use your copper. It's amazing and it's natural. Help me through my life in many ways. Deutschen, nicht wahr.